The Parental Rights in Education law, which critics have dubbed Don't Say Gay, officially takes effect in a matter of weeks.
The Palm Beach County School Board is set to vote tomorrow on a new policy to recognize the legislation. WPTV education reporter Stephanie Susskind shows you what it does for parents. Stephanie.
Well, the most talked about part of the Parental Rights in Education law expresses that classroom instruction about sexual orientation or gender identity will not occur in kindergarten through third grade and should be age appropriate for older students. This new policy outlines steps for Palm Beach County parents if they have concerns.
And solidifies that it's the parents' right to direct the upbringing of their own child.
Kristen Stevenson is a Palm Beach County parent and school board candidate. She's glad to see parental rights put on paper.
Definitely think it's a solid first step in following, the House bill and putting into place, like I said, a framework for the district to follow. I think that will make a lot of us feel more confident sending our kids back to school in the fall.
The policy recognizes parents' rights according to state law and outlines what they can do if they have a complaint about what their kids are taught or other issues. First, it needs to be submitted in writing to the school principal. Then the principal will convene a school review committee to meet within 5 days, and the parent will have 10 minutes to explain their concerns. Within 2 days, the school will have a recommendation from the committee, and parents can request further review if they are not happy with the results.
I think there's going to be an attempt to continue to fan that flame of this false narrative that parents apparently don't have rights in schools. Parents are just as much the public schools as are our teachers, our administrators, our staff.
Andrew Spar is president of the Florida Education Association. He believes the law itself is unnecessary, which further allows parents to file a lawsuit if they are not satisfied with the school district's resolution.
There's a sacred trust that exists between parents and teachers, and there are people trying to tear it down. And I think this law in particular that talks about parents' rights and their ability to sue teachers or schools is really trying to break down that sacred trust, and we can't allow that to happen.
Kristen Stevenson sees the new law another way.
It helps build trust with the school system and between the parents.
Now, it is important to note that currently instruction about sexual orientation and gender identity is not part of the curriculum for kindergarten through third graders. The new policy also outlines how parents can inspect and object to instructional materials used in the classroom. The school board will vote on it tomorrow. John.